Now this virus will enter my body. This virus entered my body. Now what happens is this virus, now it was lifeless. When it entered my body, it started multiplying. It started using my body cells. It started eating my resources. It started taking my components. That's when we have a disease. Understand? That's when
we have a disease.
So viruses are not living non-cellular organisms. What?
Non-cellular organisms.
So viruses are non-cellular organisms which are practically dead when it's outside the host, and when it gets inside the host, it will. So we understood what is microorganisms. Just split that word. Microorganisms. Micro means small or very small. So you know mini. Huh? We say big, huge, small, mini, micro. Big, huge, gargantuous, we can say. That's English. There's nothing to do with science here. But still, micro means very, very small. Smaller than micro, there is nano. Okay. So these are terms which describe size. Normally, how we will see this microorganisms? Microscope. Okay. Through microscope, we can observe these microorganisms. Fine. Do you know who first built the microscope? The first microscope was a simple microscope which was made by Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Oh, who? Anton von Leeuwenhoek. It's just done now. I just told you. Now, diving into microorganisms. So microorganisms are everywhere. It means everywhere. You can't even think wherever microorganisms are. So I am taking breaths. Right. You inhaled tens and thousands of microorganisms. What? Microorganisms are crawling into your nose. What? Microorganisms are crawling into your nose. So that means microorganisms are everywhere, but not all microorganisms are posing problem. So first thing that comes to mind when we think about microorganism is what? Bacteria. So what is the problem with bacteria? Bacteria will cause disease. Right? So if there was bacteria in air everywhere, we breathe it inside. Am I sick? No. Right? So there are bacteria and microorganisms in general which are harmful to body, and also there are microorganisms which are beneficial to humans. So microorganisms, there are two types. Good, bad. So good, we can say they are useful. Bad, we can say they are
Harmful.
harmful. Fine. Now we need to understand some examples of microorganisms. So you said bacteria, virus, fungus, bacteria, virus, fungus. There are other microorganisms known as protozoans. And also there are microscopic algae. But algae. Microscopic algae. What was algae? Huh? That greenish color thing that we see in water. That's slippery. Remember? That is algae. But the thing is, when we classified organisms into different groups, when we classified things into different groups, we weren't that very sure about some organisms. For example, algae or fungi. Some organisms were unicellular, they only can be seen through microscopes, but were showing characteristics of plants. That means they did photosynthesis. So naturally, what we will do? We will take those microorganisms and put into plants. But then, when we understood them very well, and when we started to study about them very well, we kept them separate. Okay, so majority of these organisms comes into three categories. What?
Three categories.
First is monerans. Monerans, protestants, protesta, protista, and fungi. This we call kingdoms. What?
Kingdoms.
Kingdoms. So these are Monera, protista, and fungi are kingdoms. This you will learn in your 12th, 11th, after 10th if you take science. You will learn about this. Okay.